So what's going on, guys? I am BlackOpsAmazing. Welcome back to another zombies video, where today we're going to be talking about DLC 1 for World War II Zombies, the first map pack, or where we are going next in the game. So if you enjoyed today's video, as always, a like rating would be very much appreciated. Make sure you are subscribed to stay up to date with the latest zombies videos on the channel, and also click that notification icon as well. But with that out of the way, let's get into it. So this has been a very talked about subject over the past week, and the main reason for this was because on one of the trailers for World War II Zombies, right at the end of this, DLC 1 was teased, and it's going to be called The Resistance. Not only did they reveal the map name, but also they gave us the locations of where we're going to. You can see on this map we have 5 different locations, but what's strange is that usually for a DLC we have 4 multiplayer maps and 1 zombies map. So that means that one of these locations is a zombies map. And the one that would make the most sense that everyone has picked out is the Iron Cross at the top. You can see it's located just off the coast of Germany, and actually what's located right here, if you go to Google Maps yourself, is a little island called Heligoland. And it is a German island that had a massive part to play during World War II. Now, something else just to prove that this is DLC 1 that Glitch and Queen found is if you actually go into the final Reich itself, and this normally happens, or we can see this throughout the past of zombies, but in certain zombies maps, they usually tease the next map. So whether you'll find a little cipher or a little hint towards the next DLC, maybe it's images on a wall that give a reference to it, it's usually something along those lines. And in the final Reich, you can see on the wall, there are picture frames, there are pictures of this island itself. If you match the images up, they are pretty much, in fact, no, they are identical. Heligoland can be seen within the final Reich. So I think we can pretty much say this is going to be the location for DLC 1. And knowing that, we can then speculate what it's all going to be about, and also learn about the history behind this island, because we can pretty much say that Sledgehammer Games are going to take the history of this island, what it was like during World War II, and put that into the game. And so because of that, we can find out what DLC 1's going to be like. Now, we know with the final Reich, we finished off by saving Klaus. He was kind of sewn to the front of the Panzermörder by Dr. Straub. We then defeated him, he died, but we brought him back to life using the hilt of Frederick Barbarossa. But pretty much straight away after we resurrected him, Klaus then killed himself, and his last words were, "The Emperor must not be resurrected." And we know from what Klaus has told us, if this sword is fully built, so far we only have the hilt of the sword or the handle, but if we get the blade itself and whatever other parts it needs, then this sword fully resurrected has the power to heal the Holy Roman Emperor Frederick Barbarossa, and who knows what horrors that could unleash. So it looks like that's what we're doing, finding these pieces to this sword and making sure that it doesn't get into the wrong hands, say for example Dr. Straub, so it can't be resurrected. So I'm thinking we go to Heligoland to get another piece of this sword. But what exactly is the map gonna be like? Well, we don't know just yet if we're gonna be with the same set of characters. We don't know if it's gonna be like a Shadows of Evil, where we start off with a random crew and then go to someone else, or if this is our main set of characters. But I'm thinking that if we're building this sword, then we're gonna be sticking with these. The island used to be called HELIGOLAND. I've probably pronounced that incorrectly, but that stands for Holy Land, possibly due to the island's long association with the god Forseti, who I believe is the god of justice in Norse mythology. Under the German Empire, the island became a major naval base, and during the First World War, the civilian population on the island was evacuated to the mainland. But then during the end of World War II, the islanders that used to live on here eventually returned, but during the Nazi era, the naval base was reactivated. So during World War II, this was a large naval base for Germany. That was until 1939, where the British bombed this island. They pretty much destroyed everything on it. But this island was a sea fortress during the Second World War, so we don't exactly know what time we are going to be in this island. I don't think it would make too much sense to go here after it's been destroyed, so we're probably going to be here whilst it's still a naval base being used by the Nazis. And like I said, we're probably here, although we don't really know, to get another piece for this sword, maybe to retrieve more paintings, who knows, but there we go. that is DLC 1. That pretty much looks like what it's going to be. So let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Hopefully if you enjoyed this video, leave a like rating if you have. I've been thinking over the past couple of days that just before World War II Zombies came out, I promised you guys a final Zombies Q&A for Black Ops, but I never did it. So let me know if you want another Zombies Q&A for Black Ops, and if you do, as always, leave your questions, as we've pretty much answered all the good ones in the comment section below. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Goodbye.